Okay, we're back. I'm getting tired. I started recording this crap at 12. It's 1:02. This is not working as well as I thought it would. Alright. Wow, that's sour. Jesus. Maybe it was the brush with death. That's what I said last episode. Basically, we about fell off a roof. We got grabbed by a superhuman Yandere that pulled us up and was like, hey, I love you. I mean, that's like basically what happened. Maybe it was the brush with death. Maybe it was just having something to think about other than his pathetic existence. But he felt almost good. Maybe that meant he was crazy too. But right now, he was just glad to sleep soundly. I don't know if I could sleep after almost dying. Hate to tell you. In the morning, it all seemed even more unbelievable. John sleepwalked through his routine, half certain that he would find out it had all been a dream. But when he arrived, he found Lizzie waiting for him by the school entrance. She looked like she had been waiting there the entire night. When she saw him, her face lit up. John, you're finally here. I've been waiting so long. Good morning? Yes, it's a wonderful morning. I spent so long too nervous to talk to you, afraid that you would hate me, but we had such a nice talk. Now I'm barely nervous at all. In my heart, it still goes crazy every time I get near you, John. Isn't it horrible that we have to be in different classes? Lovers shouldn't be separated like this. It's school. What the frick? Usually you date people that are in your classes. That's just normal. Will you eat lunch with me today? Please, won't you? She could sound so adorable. Normally, he'd be happy to have a girl like her asking to eat lunch together, but sure, on the roof again? No, there's might be unkind people there, and you might feel sad again. No, I have the perfect place. Where is it? It's a secret. I'll show you at lunchtime. He wasn't sure how he felt about that. For once, John had something to look forward to, or dread, he wasn't sure. The minutes seemed to crawl by until it was finally lunchtime. Well, that means he was looking forward to it then, if time seemed to go really slow. If he's not looking forward to something, time's gonna go way too fast. You'll be like, oh no, save me! When he went looking for Lizzie, he discovered that she was waiting behind him, completely silent, watching him. Hi Lizzie. Let's go. We don't need to go to the cafeteria this way. Wow, if I can talk. She practically dragged him away from the school. Dragged him away from the school and onto the paths near the forest. Soon they got far enough that they couldn't hear the sounds of the school anymore. Here, it's perfect, just perfect. Lizzie faced away from him, having a soft laugh. Then suddenly she whirled around, thrusting something towards him. A lunchbox. I worked really hard on this. You have to eat it. You have to. Okay, thanks, Lizzie. That's creepy. You have to eat this. I made this. Eat it. Oh, okay. What is it, these poses? Every visual novel has this strange poses where they're just like, I don't want to die. Even Monica, especially Yuri and like Doki Doki, it was such a weird poses. She gave a little squirrel and promptly sat down on a small rock. It seemed she had a second lunchbox for her own, but she kept it on her lap until he opened his. John was braced for a horror show, but to his surprise, it was normal food and actually looked pretty good. He took a bite, and it tasted good too. John realized that Lizzie was staring at him intensely, as if her life was on the line, so he smiled at her. It's really good. Yay, I worked so hard on it. Do you want to eat together, or... This is a date, isn't it? We should get to know each other more. I want to know everything about you. Well, I'm nothing special. That's not true. Good God, I hate... I've been in a relationship like that, where you like, make a joke, you're like, I want to die. No, you can't do that! Happens so often, I swear. I did that insane crap and just went straight back to normal. Good God, I'm gonna have a stroke. I'm dying. I'm dead inside. I can't feel half my body. I think I'm having a stroke. Oh, crap, I didn't get to read that. Oh, yeah, I did. Let me see what to say. Despite himself, John found it easy to talk to her. Well, isn't this pleasant? Despite himself, John found it easy to talk to her. He was sure he was sounding like an idiot, rambling about stupid, mundane topics, but yet she listened to every word with rapt attention. It was bizarre to have someone actually care about his life. His father never had time. His friends were busy with their own things. Mrs. Smith was just listening professionally, but Lizzie really cared. He knew that she wasn't well, and her obsession was probably a sickness, yet a pathetic part of him didn't care, was just happy to have someone paying attention to him. Only after talking for a long time did he realize that he was talking about himself, like a self-centered jerk. She didn't seem to mind, but he felt guilty. Sorry, I've been talking a lot. I can do that sometimes. Oh, don't apologize. I like listening to you talk. It's pretty boring, though. I mean, I already know a lot about... You already know a lot about me. I want to know everything about you. I've been watching you for so long. I know all the facts, but I still don't know everything. I can't see inside your head. That's where the important parts of you are, John. But I can't... Please don't tell me she's gonna cut us open or some weird crap like Yuri wanted to do. I wish there was a way to crack your head open and see all your thoughts inside, because my eyes just got really creepy. John swallowed uncomfortably. You can always just ask me what I'm thinking, okay? Okay, you're so nice, John. So Lizzie, tell me about yourself. Oh, there's nothing to tell. I'm not important. I just want to listen to you more. Yes, but if I want to know more about you, don't you want to tell me? John's so kind. I don't deserve him. So what about your parents? I live alone now. Neither of my parents want me anyways. I'm sure that's not true. They probably just... You don't have to make me feel better. I don't mind. You don't mind that your parents... My father never loved me anyways. Jesus. Just so cheerful. My father never loved me anyways. My mother's dead now. Okay. My parents separated too. My mom is dead to me. Like, Jesus, Lizzie, chill out. My parents separated too. They're never made it formal, but yeah, they're separated. Mom doesn't like to visit, and Dad is always working, so it's like he's not really there. You mean you just live alone? How horrible. How dare they just leave you like that? Jesus, can you chill out? I'm dying over here. This shirt is killing me. It's way too small, and it's been in a drawer for like 4 weeks, and it's literally like putting on cardboard. How dare they just leave you like that? Okay, Lizzie, chill out. It's gonna be alright. Clubs! Oh, okay, so, God help us all. Clubs! Clubs, are you in any after-school clubs? I'm in a literature... No. When he wasn't pulling the conversation away from the troubling topics, John actually found himself enjoying their talk. Or maybe he was just happy to be talking to someone who actually managed to pay attention to the conversation. He finished every bite of his lunch without thinking about it. Given the way she stared at the last crumbs while he finished them was probably a good thing. Too late it occurred to him that she might have tampered with the lunch, yet as she stared at him so pleased that he enjoyed it, John couldn't believe that she would do anything bad to him. I don't believe this crap. As soon as he had the thought, he remembered the tree and shivered involuntarily. After school, John had barely gotten out the door when he spotted Lizzie following him. It seems as though she was stalking him at first, but when he made eye contact, she gave him a sweet smile and skipped forward. John, let's walk home together. Oh, hold on, I'm checking my thing. Do you live in the same direction? No, but don't worry, I'll walk back to my house later. Which means she didn't know where he lived. He really needed to be more cautious. Maybe we could do something else. You remember our promise? Yes. Getting medicine and therapy has really helped me a lot. I hope it... No, it hasn't! You just said it didn't. I hope it will help you too. Now, I think the easiest thing to do would be talk to Mrs. Smith. She could... No. I hate her. She's awful. And she wants to take you away from me. Wait a second now. That's not true. She just wants to help. John is too nice. He can't... he can't see what a John's too nice. He can't see what kind of person she is. I have to protect him. Whoa, Lizzie. Wait, calm down. If you don't want me to talk to Mrs. Smith, we can do something else, alright? Okay. It's probably best not to choose a woman. There has to be a male Koitek pharmacist in town. Maybe one of them could prescribe something. But he wasn't sure how that worked. He had been counting on Mrs. Smith to guide the process, but now he'd have to figure it out himself. Lizzie, I need to do a little research first. Is that okay? Okay, I'll follow you. Maybe it would be easier if I did it myself. No, I don't like that idea. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? You can bring another lunch? Okay, see you tomorrow, John. She didn't answer the question about the lunch. Okay. He hoped the medicine would help her stabilize. After all, she'd be cute if... Why exactly was he doing this? He had told himself it was to help her and make sure no one got hurt, but now he was hoping she could become normal and stay with him. Pathetic. He couldn't even get a girlfriend normally, and so he had to take advantage of some poor girl's obsession. For now, it didn't matter. She really did need help, and he might be able to get her to it. Jesus. It was just a question of how. The best way was probably to ask for advice from either Mrs. Smith or a pharmacist. Okay, sorry, I was checking stuff on. He could try to research some himself, though he doubted he'd be any good at it, and he supposed it wouldn't hurt to ask her if she was taking anything else or had allergies of something. He should have done that earlier. It was too late to... John realized that she was still following him. He shouldn't have been surprised. Okay, so asking her was still an option. My toolbar just glitched out. But he only had so much time before he had to get home and do his schoolwork, so he needed to choose carefully. Talk to Lizzie. Sorry. I'm losing my mind. It's so late. Oh, it's not late. It's 1 a.m. Sorry to slam that energy drink. John walked along the street until he was sure Lizzie was slinking after him, then turned and waved to her, and she waved back. Hi, John. Did you change your mind? Can we go home together? I knew you... No, I wanted to check with you. Are you taking any medications? Any medication right now? Have you had any bad reactions in the past? Oh no, I've never taken anything. My mother always took too many drugs. It scared me when I was little. I see. Are you sure you're really alright taking medication now then? John's so considerate. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I see you take your medication every day and try to get better. I want to be like you. Okay, good. I hope it will help. I'll take anything you give me, John. Sorry. I legitimately, I was joking at first, but then I thought I heard something at my door, and I was like, square up. This is the littlest blade I have on my table. I have two, and I grabbed the smallest one, but it's also the sharpest one. I have this Russian one. Boy. Okay. Now that I have my blades putting away, stepping out onto the street, John glanced at his watch and decided he had some more time to research his options. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. Sorry, this is the long series. This is gonna be quite a long series, I believe, because I mean I've probably already been recording for an hour, and I don't even know how far we are in the game. I don't think this is like Doki Doki. I know there's multiple endings to the game, but this had 48 save slots. Doki Doki had like 30 something. That's not that different. Well, I don't know how long this game is going to go on for. I'm going to save the game right now. Boop. Alright. Yeah, we're going to end the video here. Hope you guys the video. Do a like. See you guys. Peace out. Bye-bye. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to end the video here.